It was a shock to find out I wasn't going to be going back into the school. And as soon as I found that out, I contacted my teacher to see what I could do to help her continue with the classroom. She came, before we were all totally shut down, she came right to my house, set me up with different like Google Classroom, Zoom, so that I could be part of the class meetings when those took place. And we were just finishing the book, The Indian in the Cupboard. And we had 3 chapters to go. And I watched the kids spellbound as I read this book. And I'm thinking, we need to finish this for them. So, and even though it's hard for me not to be able to see their reactions this way, I still feel that I can in my mind see them. Well, anyway, she set me up so that I could videotape the chapters as I did them and then upload them. So anyway, we finished The Indian in the Cupboard, and then I am now almost to the end of the book Hatchet by Gary Paulson. So we only have 3 more chapters of that, and then after I finish that book, we will go on to Where the Red Fern Grows, which is going to be hard for me because being in the classroom, I never could get through it. I always cried at the end. So it'll be interesting to see if I can do it this way without crying. I also was a teacher. I taught for 26 years in Gardner. And when I first retired, I was taking care of my grandchildren because I retired the year my first grandchild was born. And then after that all stopped, I said, oh, I just can't be away from children. I said, I really would like to get into the schools again. Well, I met this young woman, Kimberly Brown, who is the teacher I volunteer with. And I met her when she was still in college. And she contacted me in 2012 and said, would you like to be a Grammy in my classroom? And I said, well, it's something I've always wanted to do and I want to get back to it, but I'm not quite ready yet. I have a few more things I need to do. But yes, I love children. I want to be with them again. So in 2013, I called her and she put me in touch with Penquis. My new supervisor, who I didn't have at the time when I began volunteering, is Maria Staples with Penquis, and she's absolutely wonderful. She's been great for us during this too. It's my passion to be with children and to help them and to share my life with them. I have an interesting life in some ways, and just volunteering is the way that I can get that out to them and that they can give to me, because them being part of me is just absolutely wonderful. It will get them out there, will keep them active, keep their minds active, keep their bodies active. People need to really get out there and enjoy what is out there. If I weren't doing this, I would find some other way to volunteer. When I started this, my husband was alive and he loved it. Every day I went out the door with my backpack on to see the kids. He was as excited about it as I was, even though his health didn't allow him to do things like that. Well, he died 3 years ago, and this has really kept me going, the volunteering and knowing that I had something to look forward to every day. As long as I can continue to do this, I will. And I really wish more people would come forward, and especially into the foster grandparent program. We truly need many people in these schools. The children need people. A lot of them don't have older people in their lives. And I've had children say to me, it's so nice to have a Grammy who's alive. So I just wish more adults, more senior adults, would get involved in volunteering, especially through the program I'm with Penquis.